121, 122, 123. Want to know how you can sleep that close to EPCOT? Check it out. Yep, I am back with another full resort tour of the rooms, the pools, the recreation, and more at Disney's Beach Club Resort. This is a 583 room resort connected to the Yacht Club in the Epcot Resort area. It is so in the area of Epcot that, as you saw, we are just over 100 steps from Epcot from the Beach Club. As you can probably tell, it's got some serious New England seaside at the turn of the century vibes. That's sort of the theme here. And it's also connected to the Disney Vacation Club Beach Club Villas, which we'll learn a little bit about. I am super excited to stay at this hotel. It has one of the best locations in Disney World, if not the best location in Disney World. And it's got pretty nice rooms, which I think we should go check out. So I am here in the Beach Club lobby, but we don't have to head over there to the front desk because we did use Disney's mobile check-in offering. This is available at all of the Disney World Resort hotels, and you can check in advance after you book your reservation in the My Disney Experience app. So then on your arrival day, they'll text you when your room is ready with your room number and a map of the resort, and you can head straight to your room. Now you can, of course, use that traditional front desk experience if that's what you're used to and that's what you want to do, but it's a little bit quicker to use that mobile check-in. You can skip any lines. All right, so we are headed up to my room from here off the lobby. Here's the elevators, and I'm going up to level 4. Now, check-in time at Disney World hotels is 3 p.m. There are a limited number of early check-ins available. So for instance, I always note that I'm going to be here around 10 or 11. Minnie just told me we're on the 4th floor. Here a little earlier than check-in time. And in most cases, my room is ready before check-in time. Today, mine was ready right around noon when check-in time is 3 p.m. And since I used that mobile check-in, I could just go straight to my room and skip the front desk, which is what I'm doing now. Now I know what you're thinking. If you skip the front desk, how am I going to get in? Well, we've got a couple options. I can use a room key from the front desk just like you would with any hotel. I can use my magic band, which I have from a past visit, or you can use your phone. Now that doesn't always work for me, so when in doubt, you can head over to the front desk and they will be happy to get you a room key, but I tend to like to use an old magic band. All right, let's see. Ooh, very nice. Well, even with the lowest roof, I'm seeing pool, I'm seeing water, I'm seeing lots of hotels. Oh, I'm excited to look around this room. We've got lots of room to see. I'm feeling especially beachy, so I think now's the time to look around for a room tour. Check out all those details. Let's go. All right, we're starting our room tour at the door. It's a very good place to start. So we do have a base level room here. It's a standard view room, standard room. The different views at this hotel are standard view, garden or woods view, water view, and then there are also more room categories with deluxe, club level rooms, and then 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, vice presidential, and presidential suites. You can see, despite the fact that we have a standard view, we do actually have a view of the Stormalong Bay pool, as well as Crescent Lake beyond it. The reason this room is standard is because we are kind of tucked here in a corner, and we've got a lot of roof blocking our view, both at the bottom and at the top. But I've still got a nice view of things, I think. You'll enter through a standard Disney door. You've got your room occupied sign. And then right to your left as you enter, you will see this cute little like coffee cubby. I'm obsessed with this Mickey and Minnie flying kites picture, although it is kind of weird because those are real kites. And Mickey and Minnie are real, but they're cartoons. So it's kind of weird. But anyway, coffee, very important. Got the 50th anniversary blend and an ice bucket and lots of hot cups and things like that. And then we have this big empty drawer, which doesn't have anything in it. So fill that with whatever your heart desires. The ever important fridge is hidden here in this cabinet. This is my favorite type of hotel fridge. It is sizable for plenty of leftovers and it has room for drinks, which I love. So definitely a good sized fridge in here for your use. You also got a pretty large closet. You've got big sliding doors and it opens up to, as you can see, a pretty sizable closet. I don't think you'd have any issue storing stuff in here. Comes with hangers, a programmable safe if you need it, a luggage rack. I love using a luggage rack. Extra pillow and blanket. And that's the wrong door. And on this side, we've got an iron, an ironing board, some more hangers, some valet laundry services if you would need them, and an extra pillow and blanket. Another option for if you're cold bones like me, set the thermostat really high. It's 84 degrees today, and I still have the thermostat set on 71. When you enter the room, you are going to see 2 queen beds. And with 2 queen beds like this, Disney hotel rooms sleep 4 guests comfortably plus 1 crib-aged child. If you do have more than 2 adults in a room, there may be an upcharge on your per night rate, so just look out for that. Ask the front desk if you have any questions. Very fitting for beach club. We have a seashell. My favorite part of any Disney hotel room is when they do this, which doesn't happen all the time. It used to happen a lot more, I feel like, when I was younger. But I love a towel Mickey on the bed. And this one comes with Belle telling me that when you're curious, you find lots of interesting things to do. And dreaming is what we do best. Thank you for sharing in our dream. That's very cute. I'm a fan of the towel Mickeys. Sometimes they used to have towel other things too. The vibes in here are very subtly ocean beach themed. As you can see from the headboards, they have this large sort of like softer surface so you don't bonk your head, but then they have this pretty like pearlescent seashell-esque border on them that's really pretty. You've got 2 lights above each bed. They are controlled by the same switch, so both lights on each bed. Well, like these lights are one switch, these lights are another, but you can't turn on a single in either of the sets. The beds look very inviting. I am so excited to do bed science, but there's a lot more to do first. Like, check out this bedside table. Oh, look, starfish. This is the one side table surface in the room. It is not super large, but it's got plenty of space. All that's on it is a phone, and then you've got your outlets plus USB port. Open the drawers, and they are pretty sizable, so some more storage space here for you as well. In general, this room has a pretty good amount of space. This is a deluxe resort hotel, so the rooms are going to be on the larger side. And there's lots of room for activities in here. It is not the largest hotel room I've stayed in, but it is pretty spacious. This wouldn't feel cramped, I don't think. And then you've got lots of drawers and closet space. You do not have under-bed storage space, which is a good thing because I like to leave things under the bed when I leave for vacation, and I can't do that here. But you can't put your suitcase down there either. Moving on, let's talk about our balcony. So you've got this door. I actually really like these windows. They aren't as it's not as open as some hotel windows because it's 2 little windows and a door, but it feels very homey. And then if you head outside the door, you have this teeny tiny little standing balcony that overlooks, for me, the Stormalong Bay pool and Crescent Lake and birds flying. So I definitely already stood out here and took in sort of the warm day when I first came in and it was cold. And I will say it is certainly loud. I've been able to hear the pool recreation since I got here, which isn't my favorite thing in the world. If I was napping, that might not be the best, but it's not too annoying. There's something weird about the curtains in here. So like typically these are the first layer and then there's a second layer of blackout. But in this room, you've got your privacy curtains here, which are the top layer, and then you can layer them both for like this vibey blackout curtain situation. You've got this nice little desk space with a very wide mirror, so you can see me do this. Oh, were you expecting me to jump out or did I scare you? Anyway, big mirror, and then this very pretty kind of oceany lamp. Got this nice light wood desk. It is real wood. This is one of those hotels where the furnishings do feel to be a little higher quality. We've got this comfy chair, and then if you need more table space, you can pull out this spare table. Your TV is in the center of the room, and it does sort of lean. So if you want to watch TV from that bed, or vice versa, you can sort of swivel the TV to how you want it. And it is above this sort of bureau vanity thing, where you've got a couple more of those USB ports, plus some materials about the Disney Vacation Club, enhanced cleaning measures, and of course, your sanitized remote. Storage space, you've got a good amount in this here dresser. So there are 3 large size drawers this size here in the middle. And then you have on each side 1 smaller but still spacious drawer and a cabinet, similarly spacious. So good amount of storage space in here if you do like to unpack when you get to your hotel room. You've got places to put things. And there is this little seat, which I think would be perfect for storing shoes or just getting ready for your park day. I might just toss my bag on here, something like that, my park bag. Great spot for just getting ready for the day, I think. And it's got a little bit of storage space under. Again, maybe a good place for shoes and things like that. And then you've got your trash bin, of course. Now, rates do vary depending on what view you have and the time of year, and also you can sometimes find special offers. But in general, the standard rooms at this hotel do range from $520 to $1,030 per night. The deluxe rooms range from $730 to around $1,090 per night. The club level rooms range from around $780 to around $1,410 per night, and the suites, all the way up to that presidential suite, range from around $970 to around $4,400 per night. That's that presidential suite. Before we check out the bathroom, I think that there's some beachy science that needs to be done. What's a Beach Boys song that I can sing about science? I can't think of any music because they're playing Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus right outside. So I guess we're doing Party in the USA science.
So I put my hands up and playing my song.
Oh, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It was a very springy landing for those of you who are going to be jumping onto your bed, which, don't lie to me, I know it's you. Nice balance between firm and soft, just like most Disney mattresses. Most folks are going to be able to get a good night's sleep on this mattress, and it comes with my favorite, the very cushy, soft Disney pillows. Successful bed science. I would like to do extended bed science by taking a nap right now, but there's too much to do. All right, so the bathroom is in sort of an alcove off of the entrance hallway. Big, wide old mirror. It's really high up. I'm tall, and this mirror is really high up. What? You can see so much of the ceiling in it. Very important, good for getting ready in the morning. Got that top heavy light, but have no fear. You have a makeup mirror, which you can switch on, and then you can turn it to the silly side. Oh, it's good every time. You've got a towel and hand towel on the wall here and another waste bin. And then you've got a fairly sizable sink and vanity area. This is actually, I think, would be plenty of room for multiple people to get ready at once in here. Double sink, very valuable. 1 and 2. And then you've got added hand towels plus your toiletries. We've got a shower cap, mouthwash, vanity kit, body lotion, and facial soap here. And then some tissues. This is also real stone, which feels really nice compared to some of the furniture in some of the less deluxe hotels. And then below the vanity, some more shelving here with a hairdryer and some more towels. Really nice hardwood floors through here as well that feel very beachy, which is appropriate. Heading into the commode room, which comes with a full closed door. This door also has your full-length mirror on it so that you can see me do this. Woo! I know you were waiting for that. And then this is a sizable shower and commode room, I would say. You've got your note about conserving water and reusing your towels. Then, of course, you've got your towels, the ever-important commode with some extra toilet paper, another waste bin, and some more toilet paper. The shower has this cute bubbly shower curtain with the Mickeys and the bubbles, which is very cute. I absolutely love the wall of the shower with the tiling. That feels very, very kind of spa-like. I'm into it. You've got 2 ledges to hold your toiletries or ones from Disney. Not the refillable toiletries in here. You've got shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and bath soap all in the little takeaway H2O Beauty containers. Pretty sizable tub here as well with a nice shower head. Let's see how that pressure is. Not bad pressure. And that's our beach club room. Now, there is a lot to see at this resort. I'm extremely excited. It has some of my favorite perks of any Disney World resort, and we have to go look at them. But first, a quick pit stop. Before we get exploring, I think I've worked up a snack after touring the room. So I'm going to grab a quick snack from the marketplace, I think. So Beach Club Marketplace is this resort's sort of hybrid dining and merchandise location. We've got a whole section for grab-and-go items, including some grocery items for those in the DVC villas. You've got your essentials over here. You know, I love those. Actually, those aren't essentials. I mean, maybe they're essentials for some people. It's candy and snacks and tea. Essentials have got to be over here, though. But it is a hybrid with the merchandise location, so you've also got a number of merchandise, like some classic Disney shirts and souvenirs, this Alice in Wonderland collection that taunts me every time I see it, some puzzles and games, park necessities like ears, plus lots of other stuff. I wonder if there's any Beach Club exclusive merchandise. Yep, here we've got some Disney Vacation Club merchandise, and then right here by the entrance, we've got some very cute Beaches and Cream, or Beach Club merchandise with some Beaches and Cream merchandise as well. Ooh, there's a robe. My brother collects robes, and he has lots of the Disney hotel robes. Isn't that weird? Beaches and Cream is a very popular dining location. We will be paying a visit there a little later. And and then some cute mugs and prints and things like that. But I am here for a snack, so back over to the food side. There's a relatively limited menu here, but they've got some basics like a full half chicken dinner, and they have macaroni and cheese. Now, I love macaroni and cheese. It's my favorite resort tour fuel, so that's what I snagged to get ready for my walk around. Also, I found the essentials wall. It was hidden back here. Everybody calm down. They do have one. I knew they did. I just didn't know where it was, but I found it. Okay, I'm seeing goldfish. I'm seeing so much cheese. So I'm going to head back up to my room to eat it because I got a beautiful room with a beautiful table. So let's go. All right, me and my mac and cheese are back in my room. I was sad that I wasn't going to be able to eat on the balcony, but I saw a wasp earlier, not here, but downstairs, and I'm glad now that I can't eat on my balcony. I guess I could, but I'd have to stand, and there are wasps out there, so I'm gonna eat here. So I went with the grown-up baked mac and cheese from Beach Club Market. As you can see, it is a super cheesy, loaded mac. It's got these beautiful crusty baked bits. You've got green onions. You got more cheese on top, and then there's goldfish, which is so cute for Beach Club. I'm thrilled. All right, I have to get a good bite with all the bits and pieces. Oh man, I can already tell. I had really good mac and cheese during my Grand Floridian tour, but it was not like this. You see that cheese? Bite acquired. I'm excited. Who authorized this? Oh my goodness. This is like the best mac and cheese I think I've ever had in Disney World. I really liked the mac and cheese at Gasparilla Island Grill over at Grand Floridian, but it wasn't baked. It didn't have breadcrumbs. It didn't have like beautiful baked edges. Or it didn't have goldfish. This is better than that mac and cheese. It's got beautiful texture. The noodles are perfectly cooked and they're smothered in like 3 different kinds of cheeses. And then you've got the crunch from both the breadcrumbs and the fact that the top is so perfectly baked. All right, folks, now that I'm all fueled up on mac and cheese, let's get exploring, shall we? All right, I'm back in the lobby since it's a great place to start a new resort tour. And I want to talk about the vibes a little bit. This resort feels a little stuffy and a little older. If that's not your vibe, you might not like the theming here as much as you might like somewhere with a little bit more fun theming, like Disney's Art of Animation, even if it is more of a value resort than this spot. Still, there's a very grand lobby in here. Maybe not the grandest, but definitely a great place to relax in the sun. Look out at the water. It also smells amazing in here, even through my mask, so that's a plus. Let's take a look at the resort map to get an idea of the layout of the resort. So, Beach Club Resort is connected to Yacht Club Resort. Literally, they're connected. We are here in the lobby of Beach Club. Beach Club kind of extends to here and here. Our room's over here. Then there's the Beach Club villas off of the building. Everything over here is Yacht Club. There's a shared pool area between the two, as well as some shared transportation and amenities here, and shared beach and amenities here as well. We're going to take a look at all of that stuff so you don't miss anything. But yeah, that's the general layout. Not too hard to understand. Plus, you got that walkway to Epcot right here. The lobby, of course, is going to be your main stop for check-in. It's also a great spot if you need to stop by Bell's Services for any reason. This is a great place for seat grocery orders, as you can see there, or also to drop off your luggage if you need to check out before you're done exploring Disney World, or if it's not time to check in and you want to go explore Disney World. Both of those things, you can drop off your luggage here. And then the front desk can help you with any needs you have or with check-in if you don't want to use the mobile check-in. Just off the lobby is Cape May Cafe, which is one of the main restaurants here at the Beach Club. They have family-style breakfast and dinner service. You've got breakfast of things like Mickey waffles, brioche friend toast. Cape May Cafe serves both breakfast and dinner in a family style. Hopefully, Goofy and Beach Shorts will be back again, but who knows? If you make your way around Cape May Cafe, you'll find yourself at Martha's Vineyard Lounge, which is the lounge offering here at Beach Club. I think it's where we're probably going to have some dinner. I love a lounge dinner, and you should too. They've got specialty cocktails, craft drafts, and wines, and a full bar menu available. Lots of cuisine inspired by like Northeastern clam bakes with some more appetizer-y small plate things. We'll see a lot more of that tonight. If you're staying at Beach Club or paying a visit to one of the restaurants, you might spot this doorway leading to Ariel's and wonder what that is. Ariel's is a private dining space that is usually used for things like Disney weddings and things like that. But let's pop outside to some of the most exciting aspects of this hotel. At least for me anyway. So first thing I noticed when I got outside was a ton of people having fun at Stormalong Bay, which is the very famous pool that the Yacht Club and Beach Club share. We are going to definitely take a closer look around the pool, but first, I'm hungry again. I know I just ate, but I need dessert because I only had mac and cheese. I didn't have anything sweet. So we're gonna come around the corner to a very special place, the Beaches and Cream to-go window. Before we stop by that to-go window, let's talk a little bit about Beaches and Cream Soda Shop in general. This is a very famous Disney World dining location. It is a 50s style hot shop serving burgers, hot dogs, soups, grilled cheese, and ice cream. If you like more traditional diner food or amazing ice cream creations, this is definitely the spot for you. It's also the spot that serves the famous kitchen sink, which serves has 8 scoops of ice cream. Pretty well known. The restaurant was recently renovated to be a whole lot larger, so that's good. I do recommend getting a reservation if you want to dine at Beaches and Cream. It can be pretty difficult to get a table when you walk up, but we are just stopping by the to-go window, which you can stop by anytime to get some ice cream, because I deserve it. This spot has a variety of alcoholic and non-alcoholic options. I think I'm just gonna go for a regular milkshake. It is hot today. And I'm thirsty, and I know milkshakes aren't the best for when you're thirsty. Maybe I should get a float. Alright, I got a Coca-Cola float. They also had root beer, but I am a Coca-Cola float gal, so it's just Coca-Cola and vanilla ice cream. I'm so excited, honestly. I went in with the spoon first. Beaches and Cream has really good quality ice cream, so all mixed in with like the straight from the soda fountain Coca-Cola. In the actual restaurant you can get flavored Cokes, like vanilla Coke, which is my favorite. But this is basically vanilla Coke, except the vanilla is vanilla ice cream. It's perfect on a hot February day like this. And immediately next to the pool is Lafferty Place Arcade, which is a pretty sizable arcade with lots of games, old and new. You can certainly have a good time in here if you're looking for a little fun on your resort day. Just by the pool, you can also find Ship Shape Massage Salon and Fitness, which is sort of a combo place that has a workout studio plus offering things like facials and of course massages, 24-hour access, and you can book those services with the front desk or online. Looks like the spa side is closed for the moment, but it is open in general, so definitely an option on your resort day. Of course, that salon and fitness center is shared with Yacht Club as well, so if you'd like access to it, you just gotta stay at one of those 2 hotels. Not every Disney World hotel has fitness centers, but there's certainly a pretty sizable one here. Alright, so for most Disney World Resort hotels, you can't swim in them unless you are staying at that hotel. I think it's for all of them actually. But in this case, at Stormalong Bay, they are extremely strict about it. To get into the pool area each day, you will need to scan in with your room key or your magic band or whatever. And once they have confirmed that you are a hotel guest, you get a wristband, and that is when you're allowed into the pool area. And that wristband will work for the whole day. They change to different wristbands the next day. So it is the security at this pool held down very tight. It's locked down. Protected more than probably the Mona Lisa. Stormalong Bay is often referred to as a mini water park. It is a 750,000 gallon pool, complete with a water slide, sandy bottom, whirlpools, and water currents. So there's even kind of like a mini lazy river sort of situation. There's pool volleyball going on over here. There was trivia happening earlier. You would find me hanging out here in this lazy river sort of section. I love a lazy river. Just getting around Stormalong Bay means walking around a bunch of bridges. I always get a little lost trying to get from one side of the pool area to the other. Guys, they're playing Strut from Cheetah Girls too.
You gotta strut like you mean it. Free your mind.
I'm freaking out. This is a very popular pool. It tends to be relatively busy, but it is huge and only open to yacht and beach guests, so that makes it a little more manageable, crowds-wise, typically. It's pretty busy today. It's a hot day for February, so I don't blame folks for making this their pool day. I bet you're wondering where the slide is. It's actually across the pathway. So you have to leave the pool area and go across the pathway to that beached pirate ship, climb up into the mast, and then that fallen mast that goes all the way across is actually the water slide that leads down here. It is an absolutely amazing pool area, and that shipwreck slide is just the cherry on top. And there's actual cherries on top if you want to get a sundae to go with your pool day from Beaches and Cream. So, I mean, seriously, you could easily have an amazing, amazing top-notch pool day here. Over here is that sand bottom side. And then just outside the pool, we have Hurricane Hannah's Waterside Bar and Grill, which is just what it sounds like. It's your pool bar with food too. So if you need a snack during your pool day, you can certainly come grab it here. This side has a pretty complete bar, including frozen beverages. Definitely gonna find some pool drinks, beers on draft, and things like that. And then over here, we've got the grill side. You're gonna find some pretty classic pool eats like chicken sandwiches, plus things like a seafood roll, and some things for kids like more sandwiches. Fun thing about the kids' meals here is they do come served in a sand pail with a bucket. I mean, it is a bucket. The fun thing about kids' meals here is they do come served in a sand bucket with a shovel, so you then have supplies for your beach day once you eat lunch. And this might come as a shock to you, but Beach Club Resort is right next to a beach. Coincidence? I think not. There are plenty of beaches on the outskirts of the beach club. Right sitting on Crescent Lake. You cannot swim in Crescent Lake. It is not very safe, but you can certainly hang out on these beaches. From this beach here, we can see the boat dock, which Yacht Club and Beach Club share. This is the stop. The boats do head to Hollywood Studios and EPCOT, taking around 20 minutes for the full round trip. So it's going to be 7 to 10 minutes depending on where you go to EPCOT, and then it's a little bit longer for Hollywood Studios. Might take 10 to 15 minutes to get over there. The boats do stop at the Yacht and Beach stop right here across Crescent Lake at the Boardwalk Hotel and over at Swan and Dolphin. So if you want to do any dining at any of those other spots either, you can also hop on one of those boats for a ride. The typical route for these boats is Hollywood Studios, Swan and Dolphin, Yacht Club, Boardwalk, then EPCOT, or vice versa. EPCOT, Boardwalk, Beach and Yacht, Swan and Dolphin, and then Hollywood Studios. That is typical, and those boat routes are subject to change, but you can always ask a cast member to know just what route you'll be taking. Look at that heron. Hello, sir. You're very beautiful. This is so picturesque. Also over on the Yacht Club side is the Bayside Marina, where you can rent boats and a couple other recreational activities. A very cool thing to check out. You can learn a lot more about Bayside Marina and the rest of the Yacht Club in my Yacht Club tour. If you want to go check that one out. This walking path we're now on is the path around Crescent Lake. It does go all the way around, connects with the pathways to EPCOT and Hollywood Studios, passes by Swan and Dolphin, and the boardwalk, plus all the shops over there. Something about the location of this, you are not just within walking distance of 2 Disney World theme parks, you are also within walking distance, or boat distance, of a ton of dining between these hotels over here. So the dining options, though they might not be anything too special, just at Beach Club, you are so close to a whole world of dining. Another added bonus is you do have access to the Skyliner. If you'd like, you can walk over to EPCOT and take the Skyliner. It is not going to be the fastest route of transportation, but it is a good way to mix things up. The boats are typically going to be a little faster, or the walking paths, depending on your pace. Right here, there is a campfire, which is a great option. Campfires do happen most nights, weather permitting, and you can sometimes find special fun like s'more supplies. Disney's recreation cast members will be there to help you with whatever the activities are. And speaking of activities, we are at the main beach for the Yacht and Beach Club, and we can see the movies under the stars, which I kind of want to watch tonight. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. is the campfire, and the movie's at 7:30. And today is Friday. Black Panther, but it's not out here. It's in the Beach Club Solarium. I always recommend checking out resort activities. There are generally a ton, even some that have an upcharge, such as nautical necklaces or shadow boxes. Those usually come with a keepsake, which makes them extra fun for your resort day. This is, of course, a beautiful beach, a wonderful place to relax for a bit. I love sitting on the beaches and looking out at the water, and this beach is gorgeous with views of the whole boardwalk over there. You can watch the boats go by on their way to Hollywood Studios and EPCOT. There are standard beach chairs plus a few beach swings, which are super cute. Look at this. Look at what I'm looking at. But seriously, catch me out here with a beverage for the rest of my life. Or another Coca-Cola float. I guess that is a beverage. The path around Crescent Lake does double as a running trail, which is about 0.8 miles. In my opinion, it might be the most beautiful run in Disney World, outside of when you can run through the parks for the marathon. So it is certainly a gorgeous, gorgeous run. I am not a runner, but I respect you if you are. A lot. Right here is the main entrance and exit from the backside of the Beach Club. If you're heading out around to EPCOT or the rest of the boardwalk or Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios is going to be the longest walk. It's going to be probably about 20 minutes from the Beach Club, but it is a very pretty walk along the water. So if you don't mind it, I do recommend it. Right here off to the side of the hotel, there is a sand volleyball court. You can seek to a cast member to borrow volleyball. Oh my gosh, family on a Surrey bike. Surrey bike rentals are available across the boardwalk over at the Boardwalk Hotel. So if you want to take a Surrey bike ride around Crescent Lake, certainly an option for you here as well. Just gotta stroll on over there. So here we are at the edge of the hotel and the walkway to EPCOT. I will say, from the edge of the Beach Club to the EPCOT entrance, it is 123 steps, and that's it. The walk takes about 60 seconds at a quick pace and under 3 minutes even at a slow pace. From any room in the Beach Club, your trip to EPCOT is going to take you below 10 minutes by foot. possibly below 5. So these rooms are really lucky because they're so close to EPCOT. Hands down the biggest perk of this hotel. You are as close as you can possibly get to sleeping in EPCOT. Listen, I've slept in the American Adventure too, okay? But I mean like for the night. This is the closest you can get to sleeping in EPCOT. Instead of heading on to EPCOT now though, we are going to make a turn and stroll back in because there's more hotel to see. We are at the first of the quiet pools. So there are 2 quiet pools, one over here by this kind of outcropping of the hotel. It is much smaller, as you can see, much less busy. And still has the nice comfy beach chairs. There are laundry facilities over here. So if you want a bit of a quieter afternoon, there is a hot tub as well. Then you might want to check out a quiet pool. You're going to take a cut through the hotel, I think. Speaking of laundry facilities, they do take credit or debit cards, so you don't have to have coins. And in most cases, you can use an app that there are signs that give you instructions to track your laundry, so you don't have to be setting any timers. I was thinking maybe we'd be closer to my room, but the building I was in is only 3 stories and I'm on the 4th floor. I've opted to go back in through the lobby, which I think will grant us access to more exciting things faster. All right, I made it back in the lobby. Something I didn't show you earlier is that if you do want to learn about the Disney Vacation Club, which is Disney's timeshare program, there is a station to learn about it in the lobby. And we will see the Disney Vacation Club Villas part of the hotel in just a moment. But first, this looks familiar. Remember the Beach Club Marketplace? We were here earlier. I ate mac and cheese. Good times. Now if you pop over here, there's this child's clothing. Well, that's not what I was going to show you. I was going to show you the solarium. This is pretty unique. Solarium isn't something that all Disney World hotels have. It's a very pleasant place to hang out. I would certainly get some work done in here if I needed to. Like it even better than my room, honestly. And this is where they'll be showing Black Panther tonight. Likely up here on this. So Seaside Retreat is sometimes a kids area. It's also where, prior to the park closures, kids could embark to become part of Captain Hook's pirate crew, which I believe Molly did for a video, and she said she had such a good time. So fun for kids of all ages, apparently. All right, so Beach Club has an added offering with Disney Vacation Club villas at the Beach Club. You can tell the difference because the Beach Club is blue and the villas are turquoise-ish green-ish blue. The entrance to the villas has this really cool Ariel statue outside, which I like. Beach Club villas kind of lobby area is gorgeously decorated, and it has a couple of extra amenities in here. I am trying to find a little house I just saw through the window. This is a hallway. Here in the drawing room is a pool room. They've got the Olympics on the TV, lots of seating, and this is what I was looking for. Is this the house from something? It's so cool. Is it from Mary Poppins? What is this house? And then across the way, we've got the breezeway, which is another gorgeous sitting room. Just a space for folks to hang out and wait for check-in and things like that. Lots to see. Look at that. Wow, that's so pretty. It's like an old-timey depiction of the Beach Club. Just outside we've got our other quiet pool, the one that's out here with the DVC villas. And as you can see, this building is looking gorgeous as it starts to get darker out here. And this pool is very quiet. No one's even in the pool. Just a few folks hanging out around it. There is a hot tub over here as well. Lots of lounge chairs. This is certainly the least active of the pools that I've visited. And there are restrooms available for those hanging out over here. One of my favorite things about the Boardwalk area resorts, all of them, is that they have really beautiful lighting. And the themes of Beach Club, Yacht Club, and Boardwalk all kind of go together. They've all got that turn of the century vibe. So it's really easy to get lost in kind of the beautiful aesthetic of it all, which is one of my favorite things about Disney hotels in general. We are coming up now on the very front of the hotel. So this front area is where you will get dropped off when you arrive at the Beach Club, if you're arriving via taxi or rideshare or airport transportation. There is also self-parking available. It is not right up here by the front. It is across a bridge, but we will head that way so I can show you how far the walk is. This is a deluxe resort, so parking is going to be $25 per night. That will be added to your hotel folio. You'll see it on there when you check out. Double check it to make sure everything's accurate, and you can change it at the front desk if anything's wrong. To get to the bus stop, you'll exit out the front of the lobby, and then you'll head this way along the bridge that leads to parking on this footbridge towards the bus stop. Very important, because though you have a lot of easy transportation options to get to EPCOT and Hollywood Studios, other locations, you're gonna have to take that bus. So Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Disney Springs, water parks, anywhere else you might want to go. Something to note is that Beach Club does have its own bus stop independent of Yacht Club, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will have its own bus. In many cases, the Beach Club will share a bus with Yacht Club, and sometimes either other hotels in the area as well, so like Boardwalk. So just keep in mind that those buses might fill up a little more than you might expect, even if there aren't a ton of people at the stop. As you can see, there's no one at the stop right now at all. But that can be different around busier times in the morning. In most cases, you won't have to wait more than 2 buses worth of people to head out unless you're here during a very busy time and trying to get on the bus at a very popular time for bus travel. And you can see over here that there is a convention center that is connected to the Yacht Club. So sometimes Beach Club and Yacht Club can get a little busier if there are conventions going on. Now I will say there was one going on today and it didn't feel any especially busy at all, so it kind of depends on the convention, but there is a convention center here. And now we've seen all of the very beautiful Beach Club resorts, so I've definitely worked up an appetite. I think it's about time for our lounge style dinner and some drinks, don't you? That should be pretty fun. I think we're gonna get something pretty tasty at Martha's Vineyard, so I'm excited. On the way there though, let's talk a little bit about whether or not this resort is worth it for you. So there are several things you got to keep in mind if you're thinking about booking a stay at Beach Club. First of all is that it is a Disney World Resort Hotel. It is a deluxe resort hotel, which means it does come with some special perks. That's why you're paying that Disney premium, whereas you wouldn't be paying as much to stay at a comparable hotel off property. Those perks include things like transportation, free parking at the theme parks, early theme park entry, 30 minutes early to the park of your choice, extended park hours, since this is a deluxe resort hotel. Select nights do offer extended theme park hours. And then the Disney dining plan is set to return at some point, although we're not sure when. So that will be an option if you're staying here when it does return. Pros wise, location, location, location. This resort is in probably the most prime location in all of Disney World, especially for EPCOT fans. You are mere steps away from EPCOT, walking distance to Hollywood Studios, access to the Skyliner. If you go through EPCOT, you have access to the monorail. You've got boat transportation, and then you've got relatively speedy buses, so that location is a big plus. On top of that, look at this old car. You've got great dining locations as well. So you have the dining locations that are at the Beach Club, like the famous Beaches and Cream, but you've also got the dining at Yacht Club, Swan, Dolphin, Boardwalk, in EPCOT if you have park entries. So lots of dining in a very, very close reach. And then you have probably what is the best hotel pool on property with Storm Long Bay. We saw how awesome it is. If your kids are pool kiddos, which what kids aren't, that's going to be a huge plus for you. Cons wise, the theming here is going to be a little less fun than some other Disney World Resort hotels. Maybe not as eye-catching for kiddos and can even feel a little outdated for some adults. It's pretty, but it certainly isn't my favorite theme in all of Disney World. You've got conventions, which is a bit of a con just because those can be busy. It can feel a little weird to see a bunch of folks dressed up in business wear during your Disney vacation. Perhaps the biggest con of all for many people is that this resort is expensive. Many of the rooms cost upwards or as much as $1,000. Even the ones that cost less than that or can add up very fast if you're staying for longer than a couple of days. And that price can get you something nicer if you stay off property, or you could, if you're not spending a lot of time in the room, it could make a lot more sense to get a cheaper hotel, such as one of the values like the All-Star resorts. But if you are an EPCOT lover, if a resort day is in the cards for you, if you want basically a veritable water park right outside the back of your hotel, maybe that expensive cost and the other cons won't come off as being so bad. What is happening with this statue? Turtle? Oh, I just thought I'd come up here and look, there's a turtle that this little boy is holding, and some desks. Okay, I did get distracted. Let's go have dinner. We've arrived at Martha's Vineyard. It's pretty empty in here, which it's like prime lounge time, so it's kind of interesting. But I'm really excited for some drinks and to have my small plates dinner. It's my favorite thing to do at resorts, so we're gonna try some really fun stuff, especially if you like seafood, and even if you don't, you can watch me like seafood. So Martha's Vineyard serves a small selection of appetizers right here. We're gonna get 2 of them for dinner today, and then they've also got draft beers, wines, cocktails, bunch of the standard cocktails you can find at a lot of Disney lounges. But I am ready. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I need fuel. This is a great place to just come and hang out. There are a lot of TVs in here. It's not the most exciting atmosphere in the world, but it certainly is relaxing. I thought they didn't have the Olympics on either, but I found it. It's just behind me. So Martha's Vineyard has a pretty extensive cocktails list. Many of them you'll recognize from other lounge menus around Disney World. I went with the watermelon margarita. I'm a big watermelon fan. Without spicy, this one is made with Patron Silver tequila, watermelon, and lime juice. And then spicy, it's made with Ancho de Verde liqueur. So I'm very excited to try it. Spicy and watermelon together sounds amazing. This is very good. There's a lot happening. The biggest flavor I got was spicy, and I kind of think I maybe just drank straight down to the spicy liqueur. So I'm gonna give it a swirl because I think that will help mix up the flavors. I'm a fan of this. It's very tart. It's got a touch of sweetness to it. Salt rim, not sugar. Thought it was gonna be sugar. Got a touch of sweetness to it, but it's mostly tart from the watermelon. And then you've got this like slight burn on the back end. If you like a spicier drink, I'd recommend this. It's not crazy spicy, so even if you're averse to spice, it's not terrible. But also you can get the non-spicy version and just have a straight watermelon margarita. I will say if you're expecting sweet, you can definitely taste the liquor in this, and it's certainly more tart than sweet. But I'm enjoying it. It's the drink I was in the mood for, so I accept it. Cheers. All right, so first thing I went with, and don't judge me for the combo because no one is here to supervise me, and sometimes you just end up with wings and mussels. But I got the buffalo glazed wings, which as you can see are wings glazed with a beautiful buffalo sauce. They come with some celery sticks and this beautiful thick ranch. Looks very tasty, so I am excited to get a bite. Wing cheers. I'm gonna be honest, these are way better than I was expecting. They are hot. Like, these are not mild. I would put these at medium. The sauce is amazing. They're very thickly sauced, which I couldn't tell because there's no sauce on the plate. And then the wings are cooked really, really well, like pulled off the bones so easily. The ranch is awesome too. It's really thick. Yeah, it's not like your base ranch. It's very thick. I will say the ranch doesn't have a ton of flavor on its own, but it does a good job at like complementing the wings. I would absolutely get these again. These are like, it's really surprising me how good these are. Also, I'm a flats person. Are you a drums or a flats person? Tell me in the comments, I'm curious. All right, and I also got the mussels. Now, I absolutely love mussels. They're one of my favorite foods, and I like them especially when they are cooked in a white wine sauce with garlic, which is what these are. They come with a garlic bread that goes with the sauce as well. They have these beautiful red tomatoes in here and a couple other garnishes. They look awesome. They smell, listen, if YouTube had smell-o-vision, I just wish it did so that you could smell this because it smells amazing. I'm honestly still reeling from how good the wings are, but I gotta eat these mussels, and I love mussels. I won't show this to you too close because mussels don't look very good in person, but wow, those are so good. They are extremely well cooked. They're super tender, almost melt in your mouth. And there's no like graininess to them, which mussels can have sometimes. They have soaked up the sauce in just an amazing buttery, white winey, garlicky way. Really, I'm actually honestly extremely shocked about the quality of food at this lounge. They do share a kitchen with Cape May Cafe. I've never eaten there, but I've heard really amazing things about their food, so I guess that makes sense. But I mean, these are amazing mussels. Even the tomatoes are super fresh, and they've been sitting in that beautiful white wine sauce. I'm going to try some of the bread, but I'm going to soak it in the white wine sauce. These are $13, and that's almost unbelievable to me that I can just walk into this lounge and get these whenever I want without a reservation for $13. I have to say, I don't love the atmosphere here, but Martha's Vineyard has really been a stunner because this is amazing. This bread is super crisp, but it's like soft enough to bite through. It soaks up into all those nooks and crannies, all of that sauce, plus it's seasoned on its own, so even if you just had it dry, I don't even have words. This might legitimately be one of my favorite things I've ever eaten for a video. So very full from that amazing, delicious, shockingly delicious food from Martha's Vineyard. I unfortunately missed the fireworks because I was so absorbed in my delicious mussels, and I am going to head to sleep. You can of course watch the fireworks from the boardwalk wherever you want, but I'm sleepy. I'm gonna head back to the room and maybe try to watch a Disney movie on TV. Hopefully there's something on, or Old Reliable, the Food Network. I'll see you guys in the morning. See you then. Good morning, new day, EPCOT day. I slept amazing, beds were super comfy as always. We're gonna check out a little bit of the traffic around some of the transportation methods, talk a little about more about transportation, and then I'm gonna show you that super quick, super fun walk to EPCOT. So it's gonna be fun, let's go. Check out at your Disney World Resort Hotel is gonna be at 11 a.m. There are a limited number of late checkouts available, so you can request that from the front desk, but just keep in mind it's not guaranteed. Checkout's also automatic, so you'll get emailed your folio in the morning, and you can check that for no mistakes. If it looks good, you're good to head out. So I'm out here just checking out the bus stop before I head to EPCOT. It is certainly not crowded. It's a little bit later than right at opening. That's going to be the busiest time for buses. It's going to be right at opening and right at closing. But I can see 2 Magic Kingdom buses here, so odds are you're not going to wait more than 1 bus, and buses do come every 20 minutes or so. All right, the boat dock over there isn't too crowded. I've hardly ever seen that boat dock get crowded enough to have more than 1 boatloads of people needed, even though boats are running to all the different hotels. Keep in mind also that more than 1 boat is running those routes at all times, so even if you just miss a boat, there's probably another one coming right behind it. In general, we do transportation experiments all the time over on the channel, so like and subscribe so you don't miss any of those. All right, and now I'm taking my very long, strenuous walk to EPCOT. I don't know if I'll make it. Thank goodness I got coffee. We could be out here for days. Oh, there's EPCOT. Perks of Beach Club, I guess. All right, I've got an EPCOT day to have, so if you want more AllEars, follow us on social at AllEars.net. And now, go watch my yacht club tour. Bye!